Hey guys, Extreme Lighting Stoner Edition. And tail. Going to my doctor's in a little while. Pinned straight right now. Look like hell, don't I? I suppose I could wear makeup for these sessions. Do myself up pretty, but you guys don't care. We're just here to talk about pot. Yeah! We love pot! We don't love makeup. It's a pain in the ass. I got nothing to prove. Anyway, off to my doctor today at Tweed. And they will renew my prescription there because I need to talk to my regular GP. Which will happen in a couple of weeks because the specialist I was sent to closed his practice. Round and round and round we go. But still, medications are ongoing. And we'll see what this lady says today. From the last time I spoke to her, she seemed trusting in me that I was doing the research and paying attention to what I'm dosing myself with, which is vital when you're talking about use of medical cannabis. I can't stress this enough, is you have to learn to listen to what your body is telling you. And it's not about fun and being stony, it's about what's effective. And you have to be honest with yourself that you're taking it for medical reasons or for recreational reasons. There's nothing wrong with taking it for recreational reasons, it's just a different thing. I like to think of myself as doing both. It's fun, it's good for me, and not taking medication. Taking medication doesn't have to be a horrible experience. It can be fun sometimes. This is one of those occasions. But, yeah, it's all about really listening to what your body has to say to you so that you know what you're dosing on. And that's probably the most important point I can make to anyone who's looking to take medical marijuana for pain or anxiety or depression or whatever else ails you, really, is to make sure you're paying attention, whether that means logging your pain, logging your mood swings. I've started these videos to kind of keep an eye on things, but I have also keep track by watching how well my fingers are moving, and I check that multiple times a day. So I have an overall picture of how the arthritis is handling. And it works out well. It's about experimentation at this point. Now that doesn't mean that the medication is ineffective or that it won't work for anybody. Cannabis affects everybody differently. So what that means for you is that you're in the driver's seat for a change. Normally with medication, the doctor gives you a prescription and says, here, take these pills, and you go and take these pills, and it's all out of your hands, with the exception of taking your pills. With cannabis, it's a little different because the effects are so varied. So you can try different strains, different amounts, different times a day, whether you're smoking, whether you're vaping. A lot of people seem to prefer edibles these days. Those are fun. I don't know if I would want to mess around with that for long periods of time. Simply because I don't like feeling out of control of the level of fog I'm in. The vape gives me that control. So that seems to work best for me, although I will be playing with some edibles in the near future. It's an interesting idea, and it's appealing to me, more so perhaps than continually smoking or vaping, because it doesn't involve the respiratory system, where I've always had some issues. So anyway, that's my day. I just figured I'd pop on here while I'm not stoned out of my head for a change and give you an idea of I guess what I look like when I'm not stoned, because usually I'm all stoned and my eyes are all like, hello, is anybody out there? And it's really silly, but that's how it affects me. Jeez, bags under my eyes too. Oh well, fuck it. This ain't a beauty contest. I'm just here to talk to you about whatever I want to talk about, really, but right now it's cannabis. It's about my medication levels and how well this is working for me and how impressed I am with it, to be honest, because at first I thought it was going to be like taking other painkillers, that it would just, you know, doze me out and I wouldn't care about the pain anymore. But this is actually helping with the inflammation, which is both fascinating and helps me feel in control of my condition, which is good for my mind. So that's pretty much all I had to say for right now. Hopefully there won't be any snags when I see the doctor. And I'm off to Tweed. I'll see you on Main Street. Thanks, guys. Catch y'all later, and insert catchphrase here.